I would like to call the meeting to order. I would like to begin by acknowledging that we're in Treaty 1 territory and the traditional homeland of the Métis Nation. All individuals entering the city-operated facilities, including City Hall, are required to wear a non-medical face mask. Those at the table are not required to wear the mask while sitting as long as they are distanced by 6 feet from each other. Once you leave your seat, the table, you must put your mask back on. As directed by Manitoba Health, we're requesting people avoid close contact within 2 meters with anybody showing symptoms of respiratory illness, such as coughing or sneezing. If you are experiencing flu-like symptoms, you are required to excuse yourself from the room. My name is Ron Merritt. I'll be your chairperson this afternoon. Introducing the panel members, to my left is Carrie Linkletter, and to her left is Mr. Richard Whitbread. Our assessor this afternoon is Marina Tenuwana, and our recording secretary is Michelle Depon. We'll be hearing applications for revision of the assessment roll in accordance with the Municipal Assessment Act. The matters for which revision is requested have been described in each application, and we will limit discussions to those matters. The statements that the applicant or the assessor make at this hearing are sworn testimony, and anybody speaking in these matters must be sworn in. Please be advised that comparisons of assessments of properties are not considered evidence of market value by the board. The board is appointed annually by City Council and is independent of it along with the city administration. We make our decisions based on the evidence provided at the hearing and issue a written order that will be mailed to all parties as soon as possible. Please note that the board's decision in respects to the application may be appealed to the Manitoba Municipal Board if the matter pertains to assessed value or classification, or to Court of Queen's Bench if the matter pertains to application for exemption from taxation. Should you wish to appeal, information on how to do so will be included in the board's order. Excuse me. In respect to the hearing, I will confirm the matters to be addressed while each applicant's following the swearing in. We'll then have the assessor's testimony followed by questions and the other applicant may have, and it'll be the applicant's testimony followed by questions. Each party will have the opportunity to summarize if they wish. Once the evidence has been brought forward, the applicant may leave. The process will repeat for each item on the docket this afternoon. The session will close after all applications have been heard, and the board will deliberate in private and make its decisions. Excuse me. You will receive the order by registered mail as soon as possible. As information, all public hearings are live stream recorded and will be part of the public record. We'll ask our secretary to swear in the assessor, and we'll have Mr. Reimer come forward and be affirmed.
You say full name, Marina and your firm has the evidence to give this hearing to be the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth. Thank you. Can you say your full name, please? Your firm has the evidence to give this hearing shall be the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth. Thank you. Oh, well, thank you, Carrie. I appreciate it.
Mr. Reimer, I understand the property at 720 St. James Street, you were seeking confirmation?
I am, yes.
Okay. Any questions from the assessment department?
No.
No. Questions from the panel members?
Only, should we read it into the file?
Okay,
Yes.
we can. Yep. Marina, maybe read in the file number and the roll number,
Thank you.
and probably just state the value.
File number 20-531. Property address 720 St. James Street. Phone number 07569
07670, property address 720 St. James Street, property originally valued at 24,617,000. Today I'm asking to confirm the value. Thank you, Mr. Chair.
Thank you, Mr. Reimer. You were seeking confirmation of the assessed value?
Yes, please.
All right. Any questions from the panel members? Okay. Mr. Reimer, thank you for your attendance, and you already know the results, so it'll be confirmed to you. Thank you. Mr. Hill, come on forward and we'll get you sworn in. Have you been here before? Okay. Well, it's the same.
Same people.
Here. But before you do, I'll affirm you. Can you state your full name, please?
That's correct, yeah.
Do you affirm that the evidence you're about to give this hearing is the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth?
Yes, you do.
Thank you. Now, seat.
All right. We'll first hear from the assessor, so they'll take us through your property and you may ask questions along with the panel members, and then it'll be your opportunity.
Yep.
So the floor is yours, madam.
Thank you, Mr. Chair. File number 20-407, property address 660 Nyron Avenue, property roll number 14093905300. Property owner Altus Upholstery Company Limited. Property originally valued as $3,006,000. This property originally built in 1962 to 2005. You can see the pictures in page number 2, and my comparables are page number 3. Original valuation in page number 4. The last page is my recommendation, and the one before the last page is the 2018 recommendation and 2021 recommendation. Both recommendation made by me. The 2018, when we had the appeal, I reviewed the property, correct everything, and that's my original recommendation. I recommend to decrease the value 2,754,000. Today, for 2021, I'm making recommendation to reduce value 2,920,000. I checked today the owner's appraisal report provided, and also we are very close in value. Owner's appraisal report also recommend value as the 2,785,000. So we are very close. My recommendation is reduce the property value to 2,920,000.
Mr. Hill, were you aware of the recommendation?
Yep.
And are you in agreement?
Well,
or?
I think it should be lower. It should be what it was valued at.
Okay, so in other words, you will not accept the recommendation at this point? All right. Ms. Linkletter, questions of the assessor?
I was just going to ask what you're basing your recommendation on.
It is the rental rate. It is correct rental rate, $8.47. I increased the cap rate for 7% from, I think, 6.8, because this cap rate is always go lower because it's a newly built property. It has addition in 2005. That's why cap rate. Then we need to manually adjust a little bit. I did that. That's all I made.
Okay. There's 3 buildings on this property?
Yes, it's a 2 building. I think it's the addition in the.
The building with the admin.
Yeah, you can see the picture.
Oh,
It
yeah.
makes it easier to understand.
Yeah, it does.
Thank you very
I
much.
didn't get to my most. if you're comfortable.
Yeah, no, I'm
Sorry,
fine,
I'm
yeah,
just going by your brief that said.
you're far enough away.
So one of them is technically an addition?
Yeah.
Okay.
That's
Um,
why it's a range of dates, 2016
Right,
to
right, I see
2005.
that.
Yeah.
Do you know the size of the square footage of the 1962 build?
We don't have a configuration here, no. I cannot tell in my mind. It's
Okay.
all together. It's a plan area is 26,444.
Okay, so the addition then was built in 2005.
Right.
Yes, and also we kind of did the downwards adjustment to the addition. You can see 1991 is in addition because it's kind of the way it built and everything.
Okay.
Yeah.
So the main building was basically built in 1962.
That's right.
All right, thank you.
I mean, just a little out of tune, but Richard, we'll go to you, questions of the assessor, and then we'll deal with the client to ask questions. I should have really done him first, but
If you want to go ahead with Mr.
okay.
Hill, ask.
Mr. Hill, you're not accepting the recommendation. Do you have any questions of what you've heard from the assessor's evaluation?
I just thought it was a little bit high, I mean, I was just looking, because.
But anything, any
Oh.
questions per se in regards to, you know,
The building itself and that?
well, just the
You'll get a
present,
chance to
just,
do your presentation.
Okay.
yeah, just the presentation from the city. Any questions like cap rates or vacancy or square footage
Well,
or?
cap rates, I mean, she's comparing a lot of the stuff that's in St. James and, which.
Okay, but can you put it in the form of a question and then we can get an answer from the
Oh.
assessor?
I'm good.
Okay, you're good?
Yeah.
Mr. Whitbread.
Thank you. So, sorry, I found your back pages with your recommendation a couple of minutes ago, and I'm just going through it. So I had at the front that you were using 6.8 on your assessment.
Yes.
And now you've indicated that you've moved to 7.
Yes.
Which should be reflected in the last page.
Yes.
Now, have you visited the property?
Pardon me?
Have you visited?
Not this year, but
Okay.
I had this on 2018 also.
Okay, so when you look at 27,000 square feet almost, what proportion of that would be the most recent built? Do you have a sense of that? Because I can't find that in here. I didn't
I
see
think
it.
the side of the building is the recently built.
Sorry?
I can't remember exactly.
Okay, I can maybe get that from Mr.
Yeah.
Hill when he testifies.
Yeah,
Okay,
but we kind of treat the building as, we don't treat the building as a 2000 built building. Even the 2005 built portion, we treat as a 1991 build
Yeah,
because.
you're
of the-
sticking with the effective build.
Yeah,
date. Okay.
yeah, we are doing it downwards adjustment.
Yep.
To make the cap rate.
To bring the cap rate
Yeah.
down. So, I'll wait. I can get the information from Mr. Hill. Thank you.
I just have one particular question, and that is that the previous evaluation was 3 million. So how did you get down to 2.7?
The last cycle? Oh, we had to do.
Well, no, I'm talking about, as far as, what we have in front of us here, we had a value of 3 million.
Yes.
Then,
Cap rate
the
adjustment.
applicant comes and you're down to 2.7. So, I'm just wondering if he knew about the recommendation ahead of time or not.
Okay.
Was
if I
that
tell you-
conveyed to him or is this
No,
completely new?
We did not talk this year because
Okay.
we get all the information. We did not talk this year at all the property value. My original recommendation attached with the brief originally. It is always there. I submit the brief with the recommendation.
Okay,
Then he is aware from my briefs, I'm making a recommendation.
okay,
But we did not talk about anything about the value.
okay. So specifically, how did you come down, like without me going through everything, how did you
Cap
come?
rate,
I'm sorry,
cap rate adjustment.
cap rate?
Adjustment only.
Okay, And NOI was the same?
It's the same.
Okay,
You can see-
so what cap rate did you have before?
6.8.
6.8,
Yes.
okay. And that is generated via the model?
It's not.
Okay. And so you increased the cap rate to 7.25%?
7% only.
Okay.
I think.
And reasoning?
Because we have two recommendations, because the reason I brought two recommendation, today I'm making a recommendation based on last year my recommendation, not the Board of Revision order. Because Board of Revision order go further down.
I don't even consider it.
Okay, sure.
Because it's the previous year, okay?
Okay, yeah,
So-
no, I just wanted to
Yeah,
make sure
okay,
about the,
okay. But basically what you're saying is you have a cap rate of 7.25% and you feel like that is applicable compared to the 6.8. Yes?
for the.
No, I'm
the
talking
last-
about what we have in front of us. That's all.
Okay, we had 6.8. Today I'm making 7,
Yes. Okay.
not 7 and.
Yeah, but the point is, you came in here today and you had a figure, I had a figure of 3 million, but you're going lower.
Yes, that's
Okay,
right. Yeah, my,
So, okay.
yes, that's right.
Mr. Hill, I'll give you one, okay, I'll come to you. Mr. Hill, do you have any questions of what you've just heard from the assessment department before we get into your presentation?
I don't even know what you guys are talking about, to be honest, the 7-point thing and all that. I'm not.
Okay.
I have an idea, I guess, to get a certain percentage of what the value of the area is. Is that how they 7-point this works?
Mr. Whitbread?
I want to get back to the 6.8 to 7.0. So the model gave you 6.8.
Yes.
You looked at the property, you looked at history. I'm trying to clarify here.
Yes, yes.
And you said, I'm going to do one at 7.25 and I'm going to do another at 7.0. Because your first recommendation was 2,754,000.
Oh,
You
that,
used
I think there is something mistaken here. I don't make a 2 recommendation. The last year recommendation we used 7.25.
Oh, so you've just included it for information.
That included for the
Okay.
information, it's very clearly stated here, it's a 2018 roll number. This is 2021.
Yes, I should
The
have
last
seen
year
that.
it was 7.25, this year it's 7.
I should have seen that at the top corner.
Okay,
Missed that. And I
okay.
think maybe Mr. Mayor, you missed it as well. So what we're dealing with is 7.0, which you stepped outside the model now yourself,
Yes.
interjected the 7.0.
Yes, because the reason, because the model generate, if the effective age is really new, even the portion, model pick the numbers and generate the 6.8. And even if I go a little further, even Mr. Hill's appraisal report recognize cap rate should be 5.29 to 7 point something, but it is a range. The appraiser used 6.75. I did not change my mind. I am still stick with my 7% cap
I
rate.
understand that. So when you visited the property 2 years ago,
Yeah,
can you tell us what shape it was in?
it's an average.
Average?
Yeah.
Okay. And I want to clarify one more thing. I think I heard you say this, excuse me, when Mr. Merritt was questioning you about you came here with this new recommendation. What I heard you say, I think, is you developed the package and the package was submitted to the applicant.
Yes.
So the applicant actually had your original assessment and they also had the last page of the
Yes.
package, which has the recommendation on it.
Yes,
So
yes.
he was aware of the recommendation
Yes, he is
before he
aware.
came to the meeting.
Yeah, but we did not, because last cycle we talked a lot about this property. We about to go and sign the 15-1, then we changed the mind and we come here and do the presentation. We very familiar with the property. We talked a lot last cycle. For this cycle, I did not talk because I I'm very familiar with the property. Then I make the recommendation based on not the Board of Revision order, based on last year recommendation. That's why I have to bring the both pages here to show if everything is in the same page still.
I understand. Okay, I think I've got that all set up now. So in essence, you're less than $200,000 apart, you and the applicant.
It's, I think, exactly 135,000.
Okay, thank you very much for clarifying that.
Mr. Hill, I think we're ready for your presentation. I see that you employed Mr. Bawadi.
Right.
But it's got a reference date of, I guess, April 25th, 2018. Okay. So my question, do you have his permission to use the appraisal? Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
I kind of mentioned, well, it's my fault. Last year, I tried to submit it. I was a day late. I couldn't get into the board. That's why I'm a year away from this. I missed it by a day and they wouldn't accept it. Or you guys might have seen the information. I could probably even send the email to show you that it was refused. Okay. That was a year ago, so I'm back. Okay. That's why I'm here.
So, Mr. Hill, we're ready for your presentation.
Yeah, basically, I'm just looking at the value of our building itself. Like half of it is warehouse space. It's not all retail. And I don't know if you guys know anything about Nairn Avenue. It's not getting any better. We're all just a bunch of small service businesses that are down the street. We got the muffler shops, the car washes, the Praxair next door, a gas supply company, piston ring. It's I don't know if we're comparing your pro rates, where those points are. It's the same as St. James retail. When you're more in a retail zones, that's just one thing for value. I mean, I don't think I'd get through $3 million for a building. There's no way. Like we do upkeep it all the time. We're doing, fixing the roof, the air conditioner, all that all the time. But I just find that getting this appraisal done, that's why I'm asking for a lower property assessment.
What do you think the assessment should be?
About 2.7.
2.7?
Yeah.
So why wouldn't you accept the recommendation?
I didn't think it was. Maybe I misstood it. I thought 2.9 I'm looking at. I would have taken it.
Well, the recommendation, as far as I see it, is 2,754,000, right?
No.
No.
2,920,000.
2.9.
There's a sheet after the sheet.
Yeah.
Yes.
I was taking that first when I saw it.
Yeah.
Last page.
2,920,000.
That's the 26.
2018, I make a recommendation to 2,754,000. Today, I'm making 2,920,000. That's why two pages are there.
Okay.
And somewhere in Mr. Hill's documentation, I saw the number 2,775,000.
That's probably the
Yes.
appraisal value.
Yeah,
From
I
that's
think
that.
that came out of Mr. Browning's.
Yeah.
It
Yes.
is the income
Yeah.
value.
So you're at 2.7.
Right. That's what I'd like to be.
And
Like, we're not even getting involved with the coronavirus issues and all that, about how much
no,
retail space is going probably down, I'm guessing, but I don't even want to know.
Yeah. Everybody's painted with the same brush.
Yeah, totally. Yeah, so I'm not bringing that
I
up
think
at
that
all.
comes up next cycle, does it?
Yeah.
not?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Not this
Yeah.
cycle.
No.
So your evaluation is 2.7, and that's according to what is presented in the appraisal? Okay. And that's your evidence, and that's your presentation?
Yep.
And you don't want to recommend the city's value at 2.9?
Well, I'd like to be a little less.
Rita, questions of Mr. Hill?
Okay. This is actually clarification type question. Your page number 42.
Okay.
It is the income value.
Yeah.
In your page number 42 appraisal report.
Yeah, I think I've seen it.
Not mine.
Where it is here. Oh,
have
is that on
to-
the-
Yeah, it's your page, your 42, page number 42.
Oh, you got over there.
Oh, that's okay. I will explain.
Yeah.
The appraisal report used $8 per square feet
Okay.
as the rental rate. Today I'm using $8.47. Do you aware about that? Yeah, we are very close. I want to just.
Okay, yeah, I see what
Yeah.
you're saying, yeah.
And also he's using 6.75 cap rate. I'm using 7% cap rate. We are very close to the numbers.
I
If you're aware of that, yeah. Then the differences are we are using two different systems.
Okay.
That's all.
All right. Ms. Linkletter, questions for Mr. Hill?
Just a couple of questions regarding your photos, Mr. Hill. Just going down to the bottom of this. For instance, the bathroom you have, is that the bathroom for staff or do you have a bathroom available for customers?
We have both, yeah. 3 or
Okay.
4 of them.
Okay, and they all look like this bathroom.
I don't know what you're looking at.
I believe it's the only bathroom picture.
Oh, okay, that's,
The last page.
oh, the lunchroom's not there, that's my office now. The top one.
That's a lunchroom. And lunchroom
It's not
and the
anymore, it's
bathroom.
it's not a lunchroom anymore, we moved it. Anyways.
So this lunchroom picture then is now your office, is
Yeah.
what you're saying?
Yeah.
Okay.
But that bathroom is one of the bathrooms that we use
Okay.
for the customer, one of them. We got 3. We have male, female, or whatever, both.
And these pictures that you have of your warehouse, that's sort of typically what it looks like? Okay. And your showroom? With the open concept ceiling with with all the metal, that's just what it looks like.
Yeah,
Because I'm asking because these pictures are a couple
Here
years
it
old.
is, Terry. That's his showroom.
Yeah.
used to be Accurate Glass Windows, a window manufacturer before.
Yeah.
So it's not an open ceiling.
Further down, they still have furniture down. Anyway.
The addition part was just the warehouse loading area, so it was about 5,000 square feet that we added when we first moved in.
We value as this property as the retail warehouse, not the retail.
Right.
It is over the retail warehouse finishes, typical warehouse.
That's all my questions. Thank you.
Thank you. Richard, questions?
So you can probably tell me if the 27,000 square feet, 26,500 square feet, how much would be actual showroom and office versus real warehouse?
Okay, probably out of the showroom, you're probably getting almost 13,000 square feet of showroom.
And that includes the high open ceiling over the bedding, mattresses.
Yes, yeah,
And
yes.
I'm looking at furniture that's got that high open ceiling.
Yeah.
Okay,
So the office is probably around 2,000 square feet.
13,000 plus 2,000. And then the balance would be
All warehouse and storage.
warehouse and storage. Okay, and did I hear 3 buildings?
No, 2.
2 buildings?
Yeah.
Okay, and separated?
Yeah.
And
Then it's a garage, it's about 600 square feet, no. Does it say on there how big the shed is? I don't know. It's got stuff in there. It should
Yes,
show.
I think you've clarified for me what I wanted to know about the space. Now, as I look at these photographs, it looks beautiful. Even the warehouse part looks beautifully well maintained. Sorry, the warehouse showroom portion.
Yeah.
The white ceilings and whatnot. Is that new? No. That's still going back. Yeah. Okay. But you've obviously maintained it very, very nicely.
Well, yeah, we all have to.
Okay, I'm done.
I thank you. Mr. Hill, just one question. what was the purpose in hiring Mr. Buwadi with the April 25th, 2018?
My mom passed away, and
Okay.
she was part of the Atlas upholstery with my brothers, and that we had to get through the lawyers, through our will and all that kind of stuff
So it wasn't for
this reason.
the appeal or anything like that?
No, that's just why I did appeal after I got it. I just thought.
So I see that he did two approaches, and one is the income approach, which the city has done also. But he's also done a direct sales too. And the difference is only $10,000 at the time, you know, like value wise. Okay. So if you, so when you say it should be 2.7, what do you conclude? How do you get there? Are you looking at the income, or are you looking at what it might sell for, like direct sales?
Probably what it would sell for.
Yeah.
And that's probably being high right now, but whatever. I mean,
Okay.
I'm just looking to fight to get a better deal on our tax. That's all. That's why I'm here.
Would you wish to summarize if you want? No? Anything further, Mr. Hill? All right, leave it with us. You'll get results very soon.
Okay.
So thank you for your presentation.
You.
And you'll have to put your mask on as you exit.
Yeah. No.
Okay, I thank you.
Thanks.
Okay.
Thanks, Marina.
Thank you.
Marina, I think that concludes our business here today, so thank you.
So you guys will email me, phone me, or send me a letter, or what's?
Yeah.